What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Back on the Xtrenta. Well, I never left the Xtrenta actually, because the last video we took this thing to meet and we went on a ride with the boys. Hi. Hi. Hi, little one. Only 3 of us remain. That's crazy, riding the HR yesterday with a missing rotor and then riding this thing with like track stopping power. Night and day difference. For today's video, we are taking the Xtrenta to Molly Motorsports and we are installing the new carbon on her. We ordered a bunch of big pieces. Is that a real super leg? Hola! Whoa! Back like we never left, right? What's up? Last one, right? We did the fire blade. Well, we did the H2 first. Then we did Alex's fire blade with the forged carbon. We did the H2R as well. And finally, we have the Xtrenta today. I'm excited for that. I still have the cat paw prints. What the heck is this? What?
That was like a video game. It was just like this open path through traffic.
Yeah.
Like 4 lanes.
Giant eskers.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
actually kind of fun. I usually get nervous with it, but that was actually kind of fun.
No, I see big openings. I'm not like splitting fast, you know what I mean?
Yeah. As I saw, I was like,
I'm more responsible now.
that's like 200, was it 20?
230. Yeah.
And it probably weighs nothing, so.
400 wet.
I mean, at least I won't get beat as bad as the H2R.
Yeah, nothing will be like that. That just doesn't make sense.
He's like, yeah, I was quarter throttle trying to keep the front wheel down. I was like, I'm full.
You guys want to see something? Corsa Carbon? Go take a look at my old Fireblade. We just finished her yesterday.
Oh, that's from Sticker Spot.
Yeah. We just finished the build on it from my carbon company, so you can see. Bro, it looks insane. I can't show it on camera yet because we're saving it for the meet. Huh? This is my stuff. Go check it out. Yeah, we're doing the reveal at the meet, June 21st. So don't miss it, June 21st. What's up?
Steve just stopped by. Steve, this is Kay. Kay, this is
How you doing?
How are you, man?
Nice meeting you.
Man, everyone's making noise.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Steve's like the godfather of bikes. This guy buys more bikes than you.
Wow, that's
Actually, no,
that's impressive.
Oh, I buy that helmet. It's the first time I ride it. I just got it for $1,100. I'm riding here. Fucking piece of shit. No, and I have, listen, I've got a Shoei.
Pista.
No, I have a Shoei X14, right?
Uh-huh.
I had it custom painted to match my,
I told you get the pista.
Oh, he got the nice stuff on. He got the motor course reservoirs and everything. Yeah, this is nicely done. This is very nicely done. The super leg wings, he did the full super leg body style actually, not just the wings, and in glossy, which I like. You guys know I like it better than the satin. Does he have the full carbon? No, it is covers. I was gonna ask if he has the full carbon subframe, but it's covers, so he is missing those engine covers actually in carbon because he can't install them since he doesn't have the full thing. Yeah, this thing is nicely done. V4S or V4 because it's so done up, even the forks, everything. He has the super leg forks. Those are the ones I want to get on my V4R. But I just see a wet clutch, so that's why I'm like, I know it's not an R. I like it a lot. Wow. Where's the Xtrenta stuff? Where is the carbon? I'm trying to show it to the people. Actually, we'll switch cameras. Bike is up on the lift. Now let's check out the new parts. Right, Simon? This is Gen Zers, man. Everyone's on their phones. Look at that. Look at that.
Holding the phone.
Holding a phone, right? There we go. We already unboxed it for you guys, but for those that missed that video, unboxing all the fairings. Look at that thing. It looks so crazy on the lift. We just put them back here. So until we get to this build, since we had a couple of builds that we were doing for it. First things first, carbon windscreen. Ta-da.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Good, nice.
It's a little too much orange in the front, so I figured I'd do this.
Okay.
It'll make it look a lot cleaner. I don't mind the orange in the bottom and all, but in the face, I think it'll look way cleaner with this.
You need to put the ability behind that too and still have both.
No, that's the whole point. I don't like that. Yeah, that orangey Aprilia, I think it'll look way cleaner without just Xtrenta.
Why don't you do matte? Because that one's matte.
Now I wanted the contrast, so everything I got, like the frame and all that, because look at the frame is shiny, and the swing arm and all that stuff. So I wanted the contrast, so it pops a little bit more.
Okay.
Keep that kind of look. If it's matte, it'll look too flat. And
think
plus, I think the frame, everything is gonna look good. This one, if I change my mind and want it to go matte, I can always replace it and get matte.
The look is more aggressive.
Yeah.
Huh?
More aggressive if you're putting in this one.
Yeah. So yeah, let's do it. All right, there's this. We're gonna actually save this for the end, this one and the engine cover. We're gonna start with the important stuff because we need to silicone them in. We need those tight and secured. So we're doing the frames first. This piece is gonna transform the look of the bike.
Yeah.
This is gonna look so much cooler.
Oh yeah, then the black.
Yeah, the cheap black plastic. I mean, the Spider engine cover, case cover is cool. No, not on top of this. So it's gonna replace this. Yeah, but this is gonna make it look way more premium instead of the cheap plastic. So very excited for this. There you go. That's that too. The two big ones. That's what we're gonna start with. Swing arm cover. Here you go, Simon. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove the exhaust, and you guys already know since we're gonna remove the exhaust. You already know. We're gonna start it straight piped. And honestly, if this doesn't shake too much, no, it's probably gonna shake because there's nothing holding it. I was gonna say I'll leave it straight piped, but it's probably gonna move because the bracket is holding it from up here. So we'll see, but we'll definitely start her. First, Xtrenta completely straight piped is gonna be insane. So stay tuned.
Ordered the right one. It comes from Europe or wherever. And
Yeah.
they shipped the wrong one. So what happened?
So it's called the GP22. It's a very uncommon exhaust. So it came from Italy. And then there is a version of it directly for the Xtrenta. So they sent the regular one. And now I'll have to wait again for whenever the next shipment is going to come. Because
It's
like,
the slash cut one, the really small one.
yeah.
And is
The
it,
GP
is it a
style.
slip on or is it a full?
No, because it comes with full titanium headers.
Okay, so it's just slip on.
Yeah, it's a full titanium system already. If anything, this actual exhaust probably makes more power.
Right.
But-
Yeah, with the back pressure.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So, but you know, the other one's gonna be way lighter, way louder.
If you want power, you just ride your other bike.
There you go. Yeah, see? He knows what's up. The frame covers. Look at these. These are full covers too.
Yeah, this one is.
That's gonna look absolutely insane. Ready? Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Let's start taking this thing apart. Be careful with her, please. She's a full carbon masterpiece.
Don't worry.
Okay. That's all I wanted to hear. Do not worry. World's first Xtrenta with even more carbon. Everyone's like, dude, the bike's already full carbon. What are you doing to it? There is a will, there is a way, guys. There's always more you can do. That's what I've learned. There is always more. They're the race bolts, right?
Yeah.
Zeus bolts. Track bike. Race
bike.
bike. It's meant to come apart a lot, you know? Track stuff. Fingers crossed. It is Italian still, so, you know, they are temperamental. Front rotor delete 2 on this?
Maybe.
I thought you were going to be like, what? No.
Don't do it.
No, definitely not. Yeah. Yeah, these are
Track bike.
track bike. Yeah.
You cannot drive the single one.
Floating rotors. So I have these for the H2R, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, but they don't fit on the OEM. The OEM needs
Yeah.
a bigger caliper.
Yeah.
So yeah, we need to do that. If we do a different caliper, I'll probably need different brake lines, which means different master. So, H2R. One day we'll do all the brake mods. Ta-da! That was quick. Look at this, guys. One big piece. Who wants an Xtrenta?
Yeah, I bet you that thing's worth like $4,000.
Oh, way more. Are you crazy? Way more.
That piece that.
Dude, just the front face of the H2R, just the front cowl. It's not a single piece like this, it's 5. Yeah. OEM carbon, and this is painted too. Like the H2R is just plain carbon. So this with all the paint and the decals and the fact that it's a single piece with the wings and with the rear, this is, I'd say easily 10.
Really nice.
This is easily
it's a
10.
nice piece too. You can tell their carbon's really nice.
At least that was quick, right, Simon?
Yeah. So easy.
Track bike. I know, so easy, right away. Usually this would have taken us like 30 minutes.
That's your first
Now
time
it was
ever
like
doing that too.
5 minutes.
Now you can put that on your resume.
Yeah, worked on an Xtrenta. We're going 0.5 angle for this thing. Look at this. We had to take this off too because the full carbon frame actually goes under it right here. So we had to take the tail off too. Look at that. Have you guys ever seen an Xtrenta like this? This is actually super crazy. This thing is like weighs nothing. Still was really easy to take off. Whoa. How is this? Wild. Look at that subframe. The ducts are off too. Air ducts. It's like barely a bike anymore, and it's crazy how fast it was to disassemble this thing. Frame is on. Put some silicone in here. We didn't really need it here because we have kind of like bolts and stuff holding it down, and the fitment was really good, so it's not like it's sticking out. So we don't really need any adhesive over here at all since it's being held by other pieces. Yeah, like say this is not going anywhere. And then we have the silicone here being held by the towel and zip ties so that it sticks 24 hours, correct?
Yeah.
24 hours, that's gonna stay on, and then I'll remove it. Other side too. Same thing, this side required a little bit more fitment. Right here, we had to cut this carbon piece right here so it fits better. It was just like, the thing is with this carbon cover, we decided to go with the full one that wraps around. So fitment wise, it's obviously a lot more difficult since there's like bends in all different directions. There's up and down, left and right, in and out. So it was like a lot of custom stuff. But luckily, you know what I mean? This is also fitted and everything is good. Like I said, there's bolts here everywhere and even the stopper right here. By the way, that's the stopper that limits my range of motion. And that's here because when you, oh, we can't turn it because it's on the thing. But when you turn this, this gets really close to this. So without that stopper, this right here would smash right into the air intake. So yeah, this entire thing is on now. And next up, exhaust. So this is gonna be exciting. I just realized too that we did this zip tie right around the rear set. I'll probably cut this too so it's not like this much cloth hanging around so we can put the rear set back on later. But for now, we're taking off the exhaust so we can do the swing arm cover. Oh, moment of truth. Quiet SC is off. Look at that. How heavy is this thing? It's actually, it got some good weight to it. I thought it'll be lighter. Where's the scale? Right by my carbon seat. Completely on. That's actually a lot. 4.5 pounds just for the muffler. Dude, the other one that's coming, the GP22 is probably...
How much the OEM?
OEM, I don't even know. Probably, yeah. So, this is 4.5 pounds for the muffler. The other one's gonna be literally like a slash cut.
Well, it's like burning the PPF too.
I know, yeah, so we're gonna cut this PPF right here. Since the exhaust is burning it. I noticed it right from the start and, you know, all this stuff getting into it. But it's gonna come and it's gonna end right here. So it's probably gonna be literally like a pound, maybe pound and a half.
Maybe.
So we're gonna save like 3 pounds at least just from doing the GP22 exhaust.
It looks good. It looks really good. I want to see what it looks like with the fairings, but I think it'll be a cool contrast between like.
I think already looks way
It looks
cooler.
way better. Yeah, no, 100%. If they would have used like twill, glossy twill is my favorite. It's like the
As
gold
sporty
standard.
as it, as sporty as it gets. It's performance, screams performance. Already looks way more stealthy. And now, are you guys ready? Let's start her up.
Ready?
This is gonna be insane.
Right here, grab the sound.
The decibel meter, you have one?
Of course.
Oh, okay. We need to check that. I'm going 0.5 for this. 1 sec. Okay. Wow. I guess I'm pretty loud.
Over 100 is pretty loud though, because I think.
Oh, this is gonna be over like 130. This is over.
very
This is
loud.
so
130 is-
the H2R, the Super Veloce, the Rush, and the Fireblade. Those idle at 120.
You checked it before.
Yep. Yeah. I have the same
What
one.
was the S1000 when we had straight pipes?
It's a bit quieter. I've done it to all my bikes.
It was high though. It was
Yeah.
yeah, it was too much. My fucking.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Idling, I think this is gonna be straight pipe like this because the other bikes are at that 120. They peak at like that 120 because
Revving or idling?
idling.
Okay.
Dude, that's idling. So imagine like under load, it's
It's
I don't even know, probably like airplane at this point.
It's too loud. Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to hold on. Actually, let me. How about no? I'll hold it. Yeah, it's on. Is in neutral. 1 sec. All right.
Fireblade was definitely loud. It's not that bad. No, it's not that bad. I think it was like 120 feet. It's too much, yeah.
That was really loud when it revved.
Essentially, it's gonna keep that same.
It's gonna
same
sound
pitch,
very
same
similar
thing.
to
There's
this.
no muffle in the fucking.
Literally.
It's literally just a piece of pipe.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, for just idling, that wasn't nearly as
wasn't
loud.
bad, you could still
The Fireblade
talk,
was
yeah.
way worse.
I didn't hear the Fireblade.
Yeah, when we did the Fireblade, that was insane. So that's good to know at least. You know, it's gonna be loud, but it's not annoying loud, because if it sounds like this with the other one, it's gonna be just a little different.
Yeah.
What'd you just say, Simon?
What?
What'd you just say about Aprilia?
Oh, Aprilia, if you crash, you fucked up.
How long have you
Because-
been waiting on parts for this bike?
1 year.
A year waiting for parts.
Yeah.
And you guys are asking me, why don't you want to take those bikes to the track? It's track bikes. Any small, not even if I crash, if something breaks, mechanical failure, whatever it is, you heard the man. And that's for a regular RZ4, let alone an Xtrenta. So I can't even imagine the wait time on parts on bikes like this. And also, by the way, some progress. Look at her. She might be looking a little different because, well, we put the tail back on, we put the carbon seat back on. The swing arm is fully attached. It's looking insane. I feel like this with that, like how the way it flows, and this, and eventually we want to make, let us know down in the comments below. We're probably going to do it, but we're debating because nobody makes this. We'll probably make it in carbon as well. And I'm also even going to change this because look at the finish of this OEM piece. Absolutely hideous. So we're going to change this cheap piece to something nice like my brand, you know, it's nice finish, glossy, so it flows really well. And instead of this brand, we'll put Corsa Carbon here. Why not? Because race bike, you know what I mean? So I don't mind some race stickers. But also, we came to the conclusion, I really like the way it sounded, and it wasn't as obnoxious as I expected it to be honest. It's still stupid loud, but I also didn't want to leave this completely exposed because then the fumes and the heat is going to go straight into the carbon and it might, you know, burn it, make it yellow, stuff like that, whatever it is. I didn't want to damage the brand new carbon. So what we did actually was we took off just the muffler because it actually does come off. So, you know, we kept the link pipe, which all of this is going to be eliminated when we get the GP22. So we took this off, kept the exhaust heat shield so it doesn't look, you know, straight piped and ugly. So I feel like it doesn't look too bad until we get the GP22. And we also removed, of course, the bracket so it looks cleaner. I'm in the process of putting these back on. And look at her, boys. It's looking crazier and crazier. Just wait until we put the side fairings on and the front. Well, it's all one singular big piece, but when we put that on, it's gonna look so much crazier. And right now, we just fitted this. We didn't even put any bolts on, but the fitment is pretty much perfect on this thing. Put the bolts on and everything, and this was designed obviously for the RSV4, not the Xtrenta. So we actually have an extra little tab here, which usually mounts for the regular RSV4. So we're gonna end up just completely cutting this since this is for the Xtrenta custom project. And yeah, then she'll be complete. And then we put the front face and the windshield, and then we should be done. Let's show them the other side too. Other side looks so menacing. Like, look at this. Just carbon heel guard, carbon mud guard, carbon swing arm connecting to the frame. And then we have the carbon scoop. It just looks so sick. And right now we're also taking measurements of a bunch of bolts, and we're ordering some blue titanium bolts. So yeah, we have all these pieces, and we also decided to make this later on. So we ordered it later, but we don't have it. So that's not gonna be here until the meet, but I really hated the exposed. That's how it came, by the way. No sprocket cover at all. And there was so much oil lubricant all over that I cleaned up. So we definitely want to cover here. So we got to cover, similar to the other side, one big piece that's gonna cover the stator and the sprocket all together. And yeah, we're ordering titanium bolts here, blue tie, the main big ones for the rear sets. We're getting the rear nuts. So we're not gonna go crazy because a lot of the bolts are the Aprilia racing bolts, which are pretty sick. So we're keeping those, but everything that is kind of like looking cheap and all that is gonna be replaced with blue titanium. But like I said, titanium is insanely expensive and not nearly as worth it as carbon. So I'm not gonna go too insane with this thing, just do some of the major stuff. Not like my M1000 and my H2R and those bikes. We haven't done much because we decided to do a coolant flush. I've never even seen this coolant. He was just telling me about it. Usually I do the blue engine ice because that helps it run cooler, but apparently this is even better, right? It's race stuff, and it's purple. Well, no, it's like perfect. It matches. It's kind of pink, kind of purple, whatever. Yeah, but apparently the OEM coolant that was in it, it was completely horrible. I'll throw a picture in here. It was like, I guess mixed in with water or something, and the radiator was all corrosed a little bit inside for a brand new bike. So I'm glad we decided to do a coolant flush and put the best stuff in it. Let's see what it is. That's it, if you guys are wondering. Pure performance race coolant. That should help it run cooler too. We were gonna do an oil change because it's almost at 400 miles, but we used all of it on the H2R yesterday, so we're gonna have to wait for the oil change. It wasn't due anyways. It's due at probably like 500-600, but we're close. So next time when we service her, we'll do that. So yeah, right after the coolant flush. What the? All right. Didn't he crash on one of those before?
I don't think it was the Grom, it's the dirt bike.
Oh, it was a dirt bike. Okay, same but different.
He broke the lever on it.
Lovely. Yeah, so we did end up installing completely this piece. I also am ordering a bunch of titanium stuff. We're gonna order these in blue titanium, these, and caliper bolts for now. After this, as soon as we're done with the coolant flush, we're gonna be installing the, hi Jenna, she's back on the channel. The front face, and then we're gonna do the windscreen, and it should be all done.
I'm not getting paid enough.
Simon is over it. Like
Supposed to be done.
3-4 days of 3-4 projects. Okay, we're gonna start it for the first time. We're doing the flush, but first time starting it with this whatever exhaust we kind of finessed. So yeah, let's see how she is.
You ready?
I'm ready. He's like, are you finally ready? Yeah? 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 What? So much better than this. It looks way more aggressive now. Carbon, glossy, contrast. We are definitely going to take these measurements and get them in. I have to do black titanium. I can't do blue because these are black. It'll look weird, you know?
Yeah.
Black and blue, so.
You need a match.
Yeah, I need to match. So we'll get black titanium. Well, if I'm doing these in black titanium, I have to do these in black titanium too. It looks so much more menacing now. Finally, right?
Yeah. You ready to
Fireblade, H2R, Xtrenta. Let's do it.
going vacation?
I need a vacation too, man. See, at least you're done. I still have to edit all these videos. When I'm done with these videos, I have to edit my other videos for the channel. When I'm done with these videos, I have to go back and working on the website. Let's run it. Let's put this thing back together and see how she looks. What are you doing over there? All right. I wanted to film putting on the fairing, so. Of course, we had the last, everything was complete. Like I told you, Simon, never say it's complete until it's complete. Literally the last bolt. Remember how I was saying Zeus bolt, race bike, you know, race bolts, it's supposed to be half a turn and it's in. For whatever reason, this one snapped. It's in my pocket right now, but it broke somehow. So I ended up ghetto rigging it because it's the last thing and there's nothing we can do. So we ended up putting a push rivet in here just so it can, I mean, we don't Phone died. We're back. Or died. I'm so cooked, man. The storage is full. Again, I'm filming too much with the phone. So yeah, we ghetto rigged it with this push rivet just so at least it works. And now, yeah, it's plugged. It's gonna take us forever to get this bolt from Aprilia, but that's what we gotta do. But hey, at least she is finally complete. Looking good. Do you like the gloss carbon windscreen or should I go matte?
I like it.
You like the gloss, right?
Yeah.
I like the contrast it gives it. Imagine if we had the wings in gloss too. I think that'll make it look real nice, but
Of course, like everyone had the gloves.
of course, carbon. Yeah, we're not making this yet. Not yet. Maybe one day down the line. But yeah, there she is. She is gonna be at the meet, all complete. I doubt we're gonna get the exhaust on time. Hopefully, but I highly doubt it in a couple weeks. So at least she'll sound loud with the custom exhaust. So we're doing the K setup exhaust in collaboration with Molly, guys. But yeah, there she is. Finally done. Day 3, 4, I don't even know at this point. We've been working 24/7 on these builds. And finally the Xtrenta is done. Looks way better without the silver in my opinion. Especially now that the carbon is glossy. The contrast looks insane. And it's gonna sound like a real bike, so. Here we go. Like I said, June 21st, that's the event. You guys saw the flyer. Come out, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of people, it's gonna be a lot of special bikes. And yeah, you guys haven't even seen the Fire Blade. And all these bikes in person, they have like aura. So it's different seeing them in person. So yeah, I'm just excited that this is done. And I don't know what's next. Probably Super Veloce wheels. That's next. Excited for that too. Those are gonna look absolutely insane. But yeah, drop a like, subscribe. I'm cooked, so I'm out. Later, guys.